Welcome back, team, and this is your power yoga workout for full body strength, sculpting, and of course full body flexibility. I want to begin this session standing today. So let's begin, guys, in our Tadasana or mountain pose. So go ahead and put your both feet together and bring your hands up front of your heart. Close your eyes and let's start by setting loving and nurturing intentions for this practice, for this day, for our lives, and of course for people around us. Let's look inside the heart and as always find a lot of gratitude for everything this life brings to us, for everything we have, for our health, for our relationships, for abundance we have, and for future experiences. Look inside that heart and let's set an intention not to judge and not to compare, just to flow with open heart, with ability to learn and explore what this practice has to offer. Let's open our eyes and reach, guys, arms all the way up. Inhalations through the nose, expand, extend. Reach all the way up towards the ceiling or towards the sky if you're practicing outside, and go ahead and come on up with me for your first typical balance. Breathe, guys. Inhalation, and on exhalation, let's slowly, gently fold forward. Now, if you need to bend your knees, of course, guys, go ahead and bend your knees right away. We're still warming up. Take a deep breath, and on exhalation, relax your neck, guys, all the way. Make sure that neck limp and loose. Let's look halfway through. Reach, guys, all the way. So you may to put your hands on the floor or on your shins or on your blocks. And on exhalation, fold forward one more time, guys, one more time. Let's slowly walk on one side, all the way. Doesn't have to be a faraway walk, and you can soften your knees a little bit if you have to. And then slowly, guys, return all the way toward the other side. Walk, very good. We start to wake up the center, the legs, the back, so we can have safe, joyful, and of course effective practice. Go ahead, guys, and return back. And fold forward one more time. Inhalation. On exhalation, we will slowly come up and start our first gentle back bend. So let's hold together, set the hands right into the lower back, just like you trying to put your hands into the back pockets of your jeans. Prop this back supported and just a gentle back bend to begin with. And you can always use this variation if you're very beginner, you're working still on the back flexibility, or you have any back injuries. I want you guys to do your back bends with your support. Let's go ahead and fold forward one more time to compensate for the first back bend all the way through, guys. And go ahead and come up with me on your tippy toes, just like this, to wake up the toes. Please make sure that your heels off the ground, guys. Support yourself with your hands, and then we're going to roll into the heels. That can feel very sensitive for Achilles and for the hamstrings. That's exactly what you're gonna feel here, and that's okay. Those need some stretches as well. Very nice. Plant your feet back on the floor. And go ahead and take your one foot across. Your feet don't have to be so wide, that can be closer, but try to make sure, guys, that your both feet planted firmly on the floor. So if your left leg behind, you will get your left wrist and move for that gentle lateral stretch towards the right. So again, if your left leg behind, you will get your left wrist and you bend to the side towards the right. Very good. Let's give it another little pull and come on back. Fold forward, guys. Don't change your legs yet. Just fold forward, give it a gentle fold and walk, guys, outside of the left side, all the way, just like this. Nice job. So if your left leg behind, we're walking towards the left. Very good. And towards the left side, not towards the left leg. But it's really not as important if you went to other side. Alright, walk, and let's switch our legs. So we're gonna take our right leg behind this time. Not as important as it wide, but try to make sure that your feet are planted. So if your right leg behind, you will get your right wrist and we bending towards the left side. Towards the left side, just a gentle lateral stretch. Very good. That feels a little bit intense on my back. You can always soften your knees a little bit more. Breathe in, a little gentle pull, and come on back. Let's fold forward. Keep your feet right now as is. Just give it a gentle forward fold. Bend your knees if you have to. And if your right leg behind, right still, we're gonna walk towards the right side. Towards the right side, just a little bit deeper walk. Very nice. Just a breath or two here. And we return back to the front. So let's go ahead and hold our both feet together. We're ready for the first gentle chair pose. Let's sit our ankles into the heels first. Ankles and heels, our body weight. And then once you're there, just keep your squat, guys. And it doesn't have to be super low squat. Go ahead and reach those arms along the ears. This might be very challenging to hold your arms around your ears. So in case you are a beginner or you have any shoulders injuries, neck injuries, ongoing one, put your hands, guys, up front of your chest. Other ways, arms along the ears. Stay in your squat. I know, legs on fire. Fold forward, guys. One more time. Let's this time try to focus on bringing our belly closer towards the front side of your quadricep. Inhalation, exhalation. Halfway lift, guys. We're going back to the chair pose and we will progress a little bit. Go ahead and sit into your heels and reach arms up again, or remember you put your hands up front of your heart. Very nice. Open up those arms and give yourself a gentle rotation towards the right. Important to hold your arms level and your knees together, guys. Let's remain in good forms. All the way rotate to the other side towards the left. Arms leveled, guys. Bring yourself back up, reach. We're ready for another sweep back bend. Remember, you can do your supported variation so that you don't have to go with arms overhead. And come on back down for forward fold to compensate for that back bend. We have one more chair pose, guys. We will progress again. A little bit deeper. Sit your sit bones back into the heels. Reach the arms and extend them to the side. We rotate and then we're going to reach our left outside of the right. Try to expand even more. Do your best not to collapse your shoulders. And you don't have to be as low, right? Come on back. We rotate to the left, guys. And this time your right arm. Try to go a little bit deeper than just your right wrist. And all the way outside. Good, soft, half spinal rotation with arm reached towards the ceiling. And slowly back up, inhalation. Legs on fire already. Exhalation. Little back bend. One more time. Come on back to the front. Fold forward and we prepare for first step back. For the first one, let's make sure we just step without hops. And for the later on the practice, You can definitely do your hops if you're ready. My beginners, knees on the floor, chaturanga, dandasana, roll upward facing dog, or your cobra. Your hands a little bit farther away from the base of the body. And through the tabletop, guys, or make your transitions to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out, calm down your breathing. I have a lot of good strong asanas for you. Breathe, guys. Go ahead and take your right leg up. And let's do a few hip circles just to make sure that that hip is ready for the low lunge. Just to draw the circle with your toes. And go ahead and reach one more time. Square your hips. Lift your left heel, guys. And squat a little bit deeper. Straighten Achilles, toes. Make sure that your hands flat. And extend the leg back. Prepare to step. Carry the legs through. You can do a couple steps if it's needed, or 2-3 steps. And then find the good position for that low lunge. By the word good, I mean when it's comfortable. Make sure you prop your knees with the soft extra cushions if you have to, front knee above the front ankle, and it's a pretty wide stand. Use your blocks if you have to on the sides. If you feel that it's not feeling good, not a good way for you to stand without support here, I want you to either touch the floor, but the best way would be to use your blocks on the side. Definitely not your leg, but make sure you use some props, guys. If you're next to the sofa, you could have used the sofa, some stable surfaces. We want to be safe. Give me another breath or two in this gentle low lunge. Let's add a little extra leg straight here for the quadricep. Just catch up. We're not gonna stay long, but we need our legs to open to continue with the practice. Lean forward. Gently lean off this back knee towards the quadricep itself. Nice work, guys. Go ahead and frame your front foot. Step back to your plank. Chaturanga if you're doing this with me. Strong transitions for strength. Roll up to up dog. And downward facing dog. You can do this transition through the tabletop for sure. Every single transition can be done through the tabletop. Let's plant our both hands on the floor. Let go of the tension. Tension is not our friend here in this practice. The more relaxed and happy you are, the better and easier, more joyful your practice will flow. Go ahead and take your left leg up, guys, and stretch a little bit more. Let's do just a few hip circles here together. And again, it's many times it's easier to say than to do, of course, to relax in the challenging asanas, but I want you guys to give it a try and definitely rest in your child pose on your back anytime you have to. This is your practice, and come back when you're ready. All right, reach up and square your hips, weight away from the hands and shoulders. Lift your right heel, guys. Bend your right knee a little bit deeper. Give it a good squat on that right. Stretch, extend, send the heel back. Prepare for the good wide step, guys, all the way to the front, to your low lunge. The guidelines are the same for this side. We're making sure that the knee in a good relation with the ankle, back knee pretty far away, and shoulders relaxed. Use, guys, definitely your props if you can't hold your body weight so easily today, and then release those arms. So again, blocks on the floor, your hands if you have to, or just stay with me for a few extra breaths here. Inhalation, exhalation, Another inhalation, nice and slow. Let's catch up on the back ankle. You can do it with any arm, right or left, and lean forward. Your goal is in this stretch to lean off the knee a little bit more to the front, to lean off the right knee, to be exact, from your back knee away from the bone itself towards the quadricep, towards the muscle. By doing this, you will feel a great, not necessarily really comfortable stretch for that quad, and that's okay in this case. Go ahead and tap your back foot back, frame your front foot, and step back to your plank. Using your knees on the floor until you get stronger for the push-ups. Elbows in, roll up to your up dog or cobra, or even sphinx or tabletop. Breathe. Breath in. And your transition to your downward facing dog your way, guys. Inhalation, exhalation. I'm gonna take you to the runner lunges, quick flows. I will take you on the floor after that for the kneeling block. Reach the right leg up. Step forward for this time runner lunge. Again, runner lunge if it's challenging. If it's not comfortable, you're not ready, balance-wise, strength-wise, you can put your back knee on the floor. I want you all, guys, put your hands on your waistline, on your hips, so you can see where your elbows pointing. So your hips should be square. This is a good indication. Elbows straight to the side. Try not to fold the front knee. Let's reach arms up. We're working on some shoulders. Flexibility today. If you're right leg up front, you take your left arm behind, right hand, right arm underneath. Don't be shy to put your knees on the floor, guys. Try not to fail the shoulders, don't slouch those. Express through the rib cage all the way through. Fantastic, guys. All the way front. Frame your front foot. Step back to your plank. Chaturanga of your choice. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Those are very strong transitions, require a lot of body strength, back flexibility. So I need you to modify if you have to through the tabletop. Reach your left leg up or the other leg you're doing. And prepare to step to your runner lunge. Find a good quality stance first. Make sure that you're using both legs for this. Take a deep breath. If you have to level your body, make sure you put your elbows to the side and you can see where your hips stand. Both legs active again. Let's reach our arms up. Exhalation, letting the tension go even when it's challenging. Remember, relaxation and feel good has a pure choice. And we go ahead, if your left leg up front, we will take the right arm behind, left underneath. Bind, connect with your hands if it's available. Use the straps, towels, jackets, whatever you have nearby. We breathe, we flow, we hold for another breath or two. Undo the bind. Prepare to step to your plank. Chaturanga, Dandasana, we all doing it, guys. Our ways. Put the knees on the floor if you have to. Don't skip it. Come on up. Downward facing dog. Very good. Let's spend just a few breaths in this downward facing dog, and then we will land on our knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. And slowly, knees on the floor, guys. Nice and gentle. We begin with a little bit stronger block, and then I will downgrade it for the good quality shoulders stretches, balance and shoulder stretches. Let's go ahead and reach the right leg up. Take your time, guys. My beginners, you do not have to hover. We go there afterwards. Balancing tabletop to find the first balance. Give it a try, of course, but you don't have to do it. Inhalation, guys, exhalation, lengthening and extend. Send your hands back and hover, guys. Breathe in, breathe out, extend all the way. Inhalation, exhalation, prepare to drive your right knee towards the left elbow. And hold, guys. And hold. You've got this. Send it back up. Prepare to drive leg, drive knee to the right elbow. Hold. Breathe. Come back to your hover and send the knees on the floor. Go ahead and land your elbows on the ground. We'll give our wrist a little break. And up and down, just like your cat and cow, but we're doing it on our forearms. Try to express fully each and every movement, each and every repetition. Don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes our biggest enemies is ourselves. We go too hard on ourselves. We definitely want to be driven and striving and don't give up and be the strongest selves, but we also have to learn how to reward ourselves. And reward, first of all, with a good words of affirmation. One more. Stop right here. Go ahead and the same leg, the same right leg, so we just don't get confused. Follow me. Right leg and left arm. Forehead on the ground. Breathe, guys. Inhalation. Exhalation. A lot of balance. Draw your left arm back from extended. And my beginners, you can definitely continue balance here or even tap your foot back on the floor. Partridge pose and reach up if that's available. If not, again, don't be hard on yourself. Definitely give it a try. I want everyone to give it a try. And then buy in for my intermediate and advance. This is a happy time if you couldn't do it before, but then suddenly on a new practice, you come back to something that you couldn't do and you can. This is a joyful time. I want you guys to reward yourself, at least with a good word of affirmation. Let's slowly bring the leg back on the floor, bring the arm back, and the arm which is bent, which is your left if you follow with me, we'll go for the quality shoulder stretch. Try to put your palm on the floor and take that right arm all the way above your head. Close your eyes if you want or keep them open and just enjoy, guys. A lot of good quality asanas for strengths, total body sculpting for sure. We can't do it without it. And a good stretches for entire body, guys. We're gonna target and stretch every single muscle today. All right, let's go ahead and extend our left leg, just like this. Then the right arm. Make sure that your stomach is in and tight. You breathe in all the way using your quality breath. Inhalation through the nose, expand the belly. Exhalation, reach, 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 balancing tabletop. You don't have to hover at all. Give it a try. Come on up. Downward facing dog. Prepare to drive the left knee towards the right elbow. We're going opposite way to balance the strengths. Hold. Come on up. And drive it towards the left. Hold the way, guys. Excellent. Slowly hover back. Brace, guys. And send your knees on the floor. Come on down on your elbows again. Just a couple cat and cows. And then the same leg, so you're not confused, the left leg going up. the right arm up front. We dive in a balance and flexibility hold. Make sure that your body is not shaking. If it is uncontrollably, you can breathe. Put your leg back on the floor. Take a deep breath in, guys. On exhalation, slowly return back up. Draw your right arm back, guys. Beginners, you don't have to let go of this left hand over the ground. Do it if you're ready. Give it a try, right? Give it a try always. You can hold it up here for a few breaths, as many as you can without struggling, guys. Grab your ankle, extend, expand. We're working on it together. Every single day is a learning experience. Every single day is a learning experience. Breathe, guys. Breathe, and a couple more extra. Holding breath. Come on back. So the leg is going to go back on the floor. Arm is going to go back on the floor. Left leg is extended. We continue to dive into the right shoulder. So just dive in. See if you can move your left arm slightly more above your head. And try to be and relax here. Again, I know how challenging it can be if you are a beginner. We all been there in some point. Unfortunately, if we're not practicing the flexibility and strengths and not taking care of our body, it's not going to improve. I wish I could say differently, but I can't. Come on back slowly, guys. Back up. Very nice. We will take our hands a little bit farther, just a little bit farther up here, not too much, so it's comfortable. Up and down, cat and cow, just like you do regular one. Just those arms a little bit farther stance. Give me just a couple more. I will take you back for your standing block after our prone work. For back, we will work on some back strength and flexibility. Then I will take you for your standing block in the balance. We have a good balance today. Open it up, and one more. Makes it feel good. Let's slowly dive into our bellies. And we will begin by lengthening both arms up front. When you're ready, you can use one leg at a time if you have to, or lift your both legs with me. Activate your backs, guys. Make sure your hands on the floor, back is active. We breathe in. We breathe out. We feel in our belly rising and contracting on the floor. Stay with me and land your feet back. Relax for the breath or two. We're doing the same with the arms, which is challenging. I want you guys to pay attention on extension. Arms long and extended. Lengthening through the tailbone all the way to the fingertips. Breathe in, breathe out, don't quit. All the way rest back on the floor. Nice job. We will drive those arms all the way around. You can skip both legs, do the one leg at a time, or press your palms into the floor. Just lift it, feet off the ground. Knees long and extended. Don't lock them, but make sure your legs are long and extended, guys. Breathe in, breathe out. Go ahead and bring your elbows on the floor. Elbows going directly underneath your shoulders or somewhere very close to that. And this is your Sphinx pose. We're going to bring the chest a little bit more forward. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes if you want. And let's slowly reach up, elbows, guys, off the floor. This also can be your modification for your full upward dog when you rest directly underneath your shoulders. And let's slowly, guys, simply tap out our right hand outside, and we will give a few gentle pivot rotations through the lower back. Just look all the way behind. And let's do it one more time. It feels very good and steady. And coming back to the center. Let's simply switch. Take your left outside and just a couple pivot soft rotations. Come back and breathe. Try to hold your legs on the floor. Don't rock from side to side. One more. This is it. Come back to the center. And we're ready, guys, for the one-sided bow pose. Take your one hand and draw it to the opposite ankle. You don't have to lift your knee on the ground. Do it if you're ready. Stay with me. Take a deep breath in. We will progress a little bit. You don't have to, but always give it a try. Take your time, guys. Back is extended, even though we're drawing the ankle and hand closer to each other. It seems like a back contraction, but we're working on back lengthening. Put your knee back on the floor. Rest if you have to, or take this other hand and take it to the same ankle. Lift if you can. Breathe, guys. Inhalation. Exhalation. Let it go. Very strong. And we switch the direction. We will take, it's right for me. I'm mirroring you guys. Go ahead and grab your ankle on the opposite leg from your arm. And you don't have to lift that knee off the ground. Breathe in, guys. Breathe out. Inhalation. Exhalation. Another breath. Then release your knee on the floor. Level your hips. See if you can take that other hand to that ankle and reach, guys. Stay with me. Breathe in, breathe out, and gently let it go. We are due for emergency downward facing dog to repose all of our little back bends. So go ahead and put your both hands on the floor, shoulders width apart, feet hips width apart, or approximately that distance. We'll have different body lengths, body compositions. Take your deep breath in and let go of all the tension. Make sure, guys, that you scoop your stomach in. That's important, to repose, to let go of the tension from those back bends. All right, we're ready to take our right leg up. So we all on one page, and we don't forget which one we did. Right leg up. Step forward this time for your runner lunge. All the way, runner lunge, and reach them up. Inhalation. On exhalation, prepare for your warriors, guys. Warrior 2. Then when you remain the same width between the feet that your runner lunge, but you land your back foot on the floor. You saw I did pivot on it. And you hold in your arms 90 degrees above the floor. Let's go ahead and find warrior 1. All you do is to take your chest back to the front. Back to the front. Very nice. In warrior 2, guys. We will go ahead and take the left arm, the back arm, drive it towards the back or towards the inner thigh even. Take your time, guys. Inhalation, exhalation. We're all going to extend the front knee and we're going for the side stretch. You might find that your hips too much On the right side, just simply move them back to the center and we fold in forward. All we're doing as we fold in forward right here. Take your time, breathe in, breathe out. We're not in a hurry at all. We're going for an even back bends, Ustrasana, and then the balance. Let's slowly pivot back and send your back knee on the floor. You might need to readjust a little bit here to find that pretty much square position for your legs, and make sure that you're nice and stable. If you feel that you can't find balance and stability here, just do your regular camel pose with both knees on the floor. Let's bring our arms up and we will begin simple. We will take the left into the left ankle. If not ankle, that may be your back. If not ankle, that might be your back. Once you're there, if it feels comfortable, you go ahead and pivot. Take your chest and hips back towards the front where it was. And little back bend. A lot on the back, a lot on the hips, a lot on the quadricep. Stay with me, guys. And another breath or two. Come on back. Let's give it a gentle repose first. Recovery for the back. Extend your back knee if you will, or keep that knee on the floor and rotate outside. Nice. Come on back. We will do another quick back bend here. So all you have to do is to switch your arms. If this feels too much on your back and your balance, repeat the one when the left hand towards the left ankle. We're just driving the right arm towards the left. Now if you feel stable, hips back, chest back towards the center. And come on back up. We will give it a gentle repose one more time. Extend your knee and one more outside of the right leg rotation. And come on back, switch your hands. Put your right hand inside your right, pivot on the left. Side angle. Feel free to stay right up here for my beginners. You don't have to go anywhere farther. See if you can take your left hand again behind the back, just like we did in that warrior two, or maybe even into the opposite inner thigh. And some of us, for my intermediate and advanced, go ahead, team and bind. Go ahead and bind. Give it a try. That's okay if it's not there. I want you to get excited when it will be. We have some work to do for it. This is your shoulders flexibility, hips back, all the way step back to your plank. Chaturanga, my friends. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Excellent. We're gonna do this flow on other side and your balance is here. At the end, I will take you for the good floor stretches. Take your left leg up, prepare to step for your runner lunge this time again. Stability, guys. Find stability in that runner lunge. Anytime you feel you out of the balance, you can always put your knee on the floor at the back. Reach, guys. Breathe and flow. Inhalation, exhalation, prepare to pivot to the warriors. All you do is just to pivot on that back leg, gaze towards the front, hand towards the left. Level those arms, distribute your body weight in between both legs, guys. In between both legs. Inhalation. On exhalation, back to the front. Warrior. Excellent. In warrior 2, see if you can take your arm behind your back or even towards the opposite inner thigh. Gaze forward, guys. Stay with me. Breathe in. Breathe out. All the way. We come back to the front. Right here. So you might find for your side stretch, your hips are too much right now on the left. All you have to do is to gently move your hips back to the square position. Let's fold forward and we hold it for just a few extra breaths, lengthening your back. I want you guys to pay your attention to your spine. Try not to slouch the shoulders and not to bend your knees. I know it's challenging. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice and gentle. And we're ready for the back bends. Go ahead and put your back knee on the floor, just like we did. If you hold your foot on the line with the knee, stability and balance won't be there. So make sure it's a good, healthy stance. So from here, you can do it in a regular camel pose or take your right. We take right towards the right ankle. Pivot the hips and chest back, if it's possible, of course. And little hold here. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're ready to repose it. Hands on the floor, extend your back knee. Open outside towards the left. Feels good on the legs and back. And then we're gonna go for this back bend from the other side as well. Which were your knees. This time left towards the right. Maybe you have to stick with the first variation. This is totally fine. Breathe, guys. And another repose here. Compensation for the back. Open it up. Go ahead and switch your hands left inside the left foot. If you have to put your back knee on the floor, then do it. Reach up and open. In my intermediate and advanced, if you're ready to send the hand behind first, right up here. Breathe in. Or we take the time in mind. If you're doing this, make sure that you send in your chest up towards the ceiling as much as you can. There shouldn't be any pain in your knees, back, or shoulders. And if you're there, that's amazing. This is a challenging asana. Go ahead and undo it. We step, guys, do the plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Up dog. And a downward facing dog. All the way. We're ready for the quick balance section, and I will take you guys on the floor. Go ahead and reach your right leg up. I will step right in the middle so I can see you better. And you guys can step to the front of your mat, of course. We will begin with a gentle transition to simply standing position. We're gonna do our best to flow slowly and gracefully, but you can touch, guys, the floor with this other leg anytime you have to restart. And in fact, I want you guys to give yourself a few tries. Let's open up, because this is your practice. We don't have to have a perfect balance. That's why we're doing this. Balance is really important for the healthy body development, for the healthy life. It's important for your daily activities. All right, if you're ready, you can tap the floor anytime you have to. Keep your knee extended, guys, or keep your knee bent with me. Your ankle, your foot, or your big toe. Stay with me. Breathe in and breathe out. We prepare for the single-legged chair pose. However, if single leg is too much, you can put your both feet on the floor and practice just a chair. All right, relax your ankles and toes. And the final asana in this flow will be our dancer. Whether it's a perfect dancer or a few tries for the dancer, wall holding dancer is totally fine. Give it definitely a few tries if you're falling down. Breathe in, breathe out, inhalation, exhalation, and let's slowly release this dancer. All right, hopefully you didn't hold the breath this entire quick flow. If you feel a little bit dizzy, you probably did hold your breath. Fold forward, nice and gentle. Let's step back, plank chaturanga, building the strength. Come on up, and we're facing dog. Prepare for the balance from the other side. Reach all the way. Reach up, guys, and step toward the front of your mat. I will step in the center so I can see you better and you can see better. Angles. And we begin by creating the first stability, moving towards the knee. Hold today, just like this. Take your time. Very good. And again, if you have to tap the floor any time of this balance flow, please feel free to do so. We open up the knee first. Stay with me, guys. Inhalation, exhalation, and when you're ready, big toe, your foot, your ankle, all the way, standing balance with extended leg. Do not hold your breath, guys. Your body must feel relaxed. I know it's challenging when you're trying to do your best. Remember, relaxation is a choice, and your supportive leg, the one is holding your balance, must be pretty relaxed as well. The more tense it is, the more chance you're not going to have your balance. Prepare for your chair pose. Breathe. If you need to put your both feet on the floor for the chair, this is okay. And we're ready for the dancer. Give it a few tries, guys. And hold the tables, the chairs, the walls, anything you have handy. Just a few extra breaths. Breathe in, breathe out, and we've got this. Shake it out, guys. Very, very nice. All right, let's slowly make our transition to the sitting. I have a both practice for you, just a couple variations. Then we're gonna go for halasana, and we have also virasana to close our practice today. So my beginners, always remember, this can be your both just up here, holding, supporting one leg on the floor as well, or extend those legs, arms up. Inhalation, exhalation, release those legs. I know you can, guys. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and hold. Bend your knees, guys, if you have to. And slowly start to pull your legs a little bit higher. Nice job. And prepare for the seated wide angle. My beginners, bend your knees right now, and you can also have your one foot, one toe on the floor. If you're really sitting with confidence here, then reach the chest slightly more up. Please. And all the way, feet on the floor. Find transition to your Virasana. It's definitely a very challenging asana for beginners. What you will do, guys, you will stack the pillows or blocks, yoga blocks underneath, and please, guys, do not go lower into your elbows or the first and the full reclined position until you feel comfortable sitting without the pillows, or at least reduce the amount of the support, guys. Stay with me. Inhalation. And if you're ready, if it feels right, go ahead and lay down to your full Virasana. And again, it's important to take modifications joyfully. Use your props, use your tools, because through the modifications and taking a good care of your body, you will get stronger and more flexible pretty quickly. So you can come up first and undo your Virasana. Some of you will be able just to make a transition to the back. So I will meet you guys right here, and we're ready for the Virasana. We're ready for the Halasana or plow pose together, guys. If you're not practicing one, you could have put your legs on your bed or the sofa if you have one next to your practice. Take your time. If you're going for the full one, that's extremely important that you're not transferring your body weight into your neck. It's all stops in between your shoulders and shoulder blades, right there. We give it another breath or two. Inhalation through the nose. Exhalation through the nose. Let's slowly return back, and we will put our right leg above, guys, the left. If you can reach to your ankles, that's great. If not a big deal, and gently press right on top. And let's slowly switch. Put your hands on your ankles. If you can't cross over your knees, you will cross over your ankles. Very good. And let's slowly undo the legs and just reach your right leg up. Give it a good, healthy, feel-good stretch, guys, all the way. Good, healthy, feel-good stretch. And all the way from the other side. Good, healthy, feel-good stretch. Put your both feet together into your Padhakonasana or butterfly or bound angle. Both hands on top on your belly or anywhere you want to put them. Let's take a deep breath in, expand our belly. On exhalation, look inside. And again, life can bring us a lot of challenges, unexpected events, and sometimes it's not just the happy events, but if we're strong and ready internally and externally, it's much easier to handle it. All the strengths, all the power, personal power you already possess. No one can give it to us. No one can take it away from us when we acquired it. Take a deep breath in and look inside. And make a commitment to let go and consistently let go of anything what doesn't serve us. Any frustration, anger, envy, anxiety, discontent. Again, we're all human beings and we many times experience those feelings towards ourselves or towards others even, which only poisons our own bodies and minds, which only leads to disease and slows down the process of healing. So make a commitment to let go so we all can free space for more love, more happiness, more healing, more health, more vitality, more transformation, more learning. So eventually we can give back to others as much as we can, because life without contribution is empty. Everything begins within with a love and a nurturing thoughts of affirmation towards ourselves and towards the people around us, towards the nature around us, so we all can build that positive, loving, nurturing environment. And let's slowly start to move back up. And keep your eyes closed. Put your both feet up front of your body and bring your both hands up front of your heart as a universal sign of the gratitude. And I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Let's look inside the heart and express the giant gratitude for everything this life given to us and for everything we have, our health, our families, places to live, we have eyes to see. So open your eyes now and share your smile with others. And remember, your smile might change someone's life today. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much, team, for joining me this pretty challenging practice today. I hope you enjoyed it. And of course, if you are the first time in my channel, make sure guys to subscribe. That's what we do every single day. We're doing a different variety of the workouts. And for everyone, don't forget guys to leave me comments down below. How did you do this practice, about your progress? Help me to share the videos with others. You know I can do it without you. And rest well, recover well. We have a challenging, fun and sweaty Saturday tomorrow. I will see you all.